I give it all away. Yeah.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That one complete to McConkey. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Ready.
To throw, Hooker. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down, and here's Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun. It's done. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocking away the pass. Ball's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Dart. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, it is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Dart gonna throw it again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 20-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Again, left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Hooker pushed out to his left. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will have a Giants first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Giants.
Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Whoa. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark it out at the 1. A big play for the Giants. 47 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scattaboo. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, 70 Lions.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The dual threat of the quarterback, when you have one that can run, Why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Come on, come on. Set.
Throwing is Hooker. Oh, a loose football. And the Giants come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He's got room to roam. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Holland on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready,
Hooker going to work from the pistol. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Moving left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40. On 1st and 10, here is Dark. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To the air on 2nd down. Dark. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Giant first down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On the give, it's Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Take over.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To the air again goes Dart. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That luck good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. You play it safe, pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80! Go!
Here's Hooker. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60! Panther 60!
Now Robinson trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
To throw, Hooker. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Dart. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Dart. That one complete to McCoskey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Giants.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Dart gonna throw it again. A throw there on 2nd down, gonna be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The score, Giants 28, Falcons 10. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Back.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well set up screen. And that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On second down, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing again, Darts. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Take over.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself, and he will take it in himself. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Falcons 17. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Get in the end zone first.
On first down, it's Robinson. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Hooker gonna work from the pistol. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
100%.
And 1.
Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing is Hooker. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. There's a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Ready.
line.
Go.
Hooker to throw. And that one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Get it. Viking 18. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
complete. It's Malik Neighbors. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 22 now, here's second down and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Giants, first down. First down 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To the air again goes Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This one to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing, Dart. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and goal, New York.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's a run. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up! Let's go now. Ready up.
And here's Bijan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So a road win here for the Giants. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.